The following segment is sponsored by Northwest Honda Dealers.
And it wasn't a surprise for me as a mom to learn that she felt she identified with a different gender.
It is not a conversation many parents expect to have with their kids, but a Vancouver mom wants to use her experience to help others understand. We're not identifying the child to protect her privacy. She was born a boy, but her mom tells us her child knew early on she wanted to transition. She told her mom of the decision to identify as a girl one afternoon.
She came home from school one day and she sat down next to me on the couch and she said, "Mom, I want to be a girl."
Tina Mulqueen, a mother of two and owner of a public relations firm, was not surprised.
And she said, "Well, I want to get rid of all of my boy clothes. I want to go shopping. I want to get dresses. I want to get my nails done. I want to be a girl."
So Tina came up with a plan to ease the transition. She did her research.
What the research says is that if we want to keep her safe, we need to be on board with this and we need to love her through this.
Her family was understanding, but playdates dried up. Party invites went unanswered or rejected without explanation. Her elementary school experience marred by episodes of discrimination.
More than the kids, we get discrimination from parents because kids tend to be, they just have less history with the environment. They have less bias and less baggage.
Mulqueen says there are plenty of people in their corner, but she wants to share her story in hopes of helping anyone else on a similar journey.
My hope is that through my daughter and my story, we can be part of demystifying what it means to be transgender or to know somebody that's transgender.
Portland is home to numerous transgender health programs, including Legacy Health System and a transgender health program at OHSU, among others. You can find links to the programs on our website at KATU.com.
Can a child at age 5 really have a sense of their own gender if it doesn't match their reproductive organs? Researchers say trans children are just as convinced of their gender as non-trans children.
Sex is fair to say that it is determined by the reproductive organs, and gender is something that's far more complex. It comes from the brain, and it is not something that is necessarily congruent or matching what our reproductive organs are.
An estimated 1.3 million people in the U.S. identify as transgender, and Dr. Milano there from OHSU's Transgender Health Program says as we become a gender-affirming society, it will be okay to say, "I'm pretty sure I was born in the wrong body."
If we accept that individuals are born with a sex that's assigned at birth based on those organs, and when they're able to tell us, usually by the age of 5, what their gender is, that there is this very real possibility that those two things may not match.
Dr. Milano says there's strong evidence that kids who open up about their gender identity will have less depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts if they are supported and allowed to live in the gender they know themselves to be.
It can be a tricky topic to navigate, and if you or someone you know needs help, there are always experts available to talk at the National Lifeline. Call them at 1-800-273-TALK, or you can text HOME to 741-741.
Let's go to